quickly as possible today. Okay, so we're back here again. Today, fundamentally, Wednesday, September 8th, 2021. For here, the news that is very important we have here today is Bank of Canada rate statements. So, and the overnight rate and the IVPMI news we have for Canadian dollar today. So we get prepared. Canada said they are not going to increase rates for now, before that they are shifting the dates for rate increments forward. But we don't know, maybe because of the Delta variants of COVID-19, if they shift it backward and they decide to cut rates to cause stability in the economy, then that would be very bad for the Canadian dollar. That would be very bad for the Canadian dollar. But if they decide to increase rates in the nearest future, it will be good for the Canadian dollar. So watch out for this. This is going to move Canadian dollar today. But for me, I feel this will also weaken Canadian dollar. It's going to weaken Canada. I feel, please don't trade feelings, trade reality. Okay, it's going to weaken Canadian dollar. If the figures are better than previous, then it's going to strengthen Canadian dollar. But if they are lower than previous, it's going to weaken Canada. If they are the same, it will also weaken Canadian dollar. So that's that. Then GBP monetary policy report hearings. So let's get ready for this at 4 p.m. today. It's going to affect GBP. So we listen to it on Bloomberg, or you try to follow up on your chart. Okay, so the monetary policy, if there's anything about adjusting the monetary policy, interest rate, and so on, positively, then it's going to strengthen GBP. Negatively, it will weaken GBP. So let's be ready for this today. These are what we have that are important that we should look at for today. Okay, that is that on fundamental reports. Okay, so let's go to our charts now. Let's move on to our charts. Okay, this morning we're starting with euro dollar, euro USD as usual, and on daily time frame. If you're coming to this analysis and you don't make money, you need to go to class and relearn, because we're trying to. Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Akinwale. Today you are going to get it. Okay, please, if you're coming for this analysis and you're not getting the video, you're not getting trades, you're not doing well, please, 3 p.m. Please go and learn. You need to go and learn more, because this will really help you. Okay, all right. So from our charts, looking at our charts, my bias for Euro USD this morning is bearish. Bearish bias for Euro USD. Resistance at 1.1855. That is my resistance, 1.1855. Okay, that's it. And the support at 1.1800. Support at 1.1800. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. Yesterday, I put this trend line and I said, if this trend line is broken, then price is going to go down more. And we see those of you that took that opportunity would have made money, or probably you still be in this trade by now. Okay, so I'm expecting this guy to still go down more till it gets to 1.1800. This is how we do it. It's easy, 1.1800. So I'm expecting this guy to go down more. Let me see if there's anything we can bring out from this again. Okay, take a look at this. Sorry. Let's take a look at this. Very, very important, because we don't trade blindly. We put in everything to ensure that we are right, and we don't just trade blindly. Okay, take a look at what I've just drawn for Euro USD. If you are close to your chart, kindly do that, please. If you are close to your chart, your system, kindly do this. Okay, because this is a very strong guide. This is a very strong guide. Some of you may be wondering, how did you always get all this? And we put it easily, and price will react to it. Learning, no secret way out. It's learning. So watch out for this. Okay, watch out for this. Price may struggle around this point. Price may struggle. This is why we don't just trade blindly. We don't just jump into the market. Hey, he said he's going to sell, and we just jump into the market. Please, no. Okay, this trend line is broken, which is nice. Some of you that traded this yesterday, you've made some money from it, which is good. Okay, but now look at this trend line from this top. Can you see from this top? So price is going to react to that trend line. Yes, price is going to react to that trend line. Okay, so a break below this trend line will lead us to 1.1800. Okay, if I don't see a break, I am not going to sell. If I don't see a break below this trend line, I am not going to sell. So a break below this will lead us to this. Okay, will lead us to 1.1800. Then a break below 1.1800 will lead us to 1.1770. Okay, so these are very important points you need to note. Then if I see a bounce off this guy, you can do a little buy, a short buy to 1.1855. Then a break above this guy will do what? We trace this trend line back. Yes, I'm telling you, it's going to do that. We trace this trend line back, then from there, it might fall again. Okay, so any of this can happen to Euro USD today. So get prepared. Being smart, that's a secret of life. So you got to be smart, okay, in trading this smart market. If you're not smart, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you. So you got to be smart in handling some movement in this smart market. But trust me, once you know exactly what you do, and that is why you're coming to this daily market analysis, you'll be able to trade smartly and make smart money. And you will smile smartly because that's our dream, to develop smart traders that trade the smart market and make profits every week and smile to their bank smartly. Okay, all right, so that's Euro USD. Bias is bearish, resistance at 1.1855, support at 1.1800. All right, leaving that, we're going to GBP USD. GBP USD, my bias for GBP USD this morning is bearish. Okay, and a very lovely move this morning because GBP USD was able to break below 1.3820 level, 1.3820 level. Okay, and breaking below that level is what is pumping the price downward. All right, so on 4-hour time frame, you can look at it. Some of you who do this with me yesterday, you would have made some profit, or probably your trade will be in profit by now. Okay, so that's nice. I saw some people trade yesterday. It was lovely. I'm making some money. Okay, somebody making $20 a day. It's not a bad deal. $20 a day in Naira, that is close to 10K without leaving your house, or you are at work and you are making extra 10K trading. That's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. It's little by little. You may not be making that $50, $100 every day, but at least you've started. And little by little, you are building up. And this is why students at CJC Market are doing very well, are very happy, and they're making money. You don't need to give your money to anybody. You can do it. You can do this. You can become your own expert. You can do this trading and make so much money from it. Okay, just ensure you are trading with CJC Market and you are part of CJC Market, because CJC Market is touching so many lives across Nigeria and changing things. Okay, making you to understand the market, because we want to develop so many good traders across Nigeria. That will be our pride in the nearest future. Okay, all right. So I don't know. I'm somehow happy this morning. Very, very happy this morning. All right, probably some profit, Abby. Something special. All right, guys. GBP USD resistance at 1.3820. 1.3820 is my resistance for GBP USD. And a very big support at 1.3730. So that support will be my first target, 1.3730 this morning. Then a break of 1.3730 will lead us to 1.3700. That will be, I think GBP will not be able to go, but because of the monetary policy news that we have today, we might see a massive move. If it is against pounds, then you are going to see this massive drop to 1.3700, or it may even lead down to 1.3680 level, okay, because of that news. But if the news is good, if it's favored GBP, then you can see a massive move up again that might likely come and test this high again. All right, so GBP will be falling quietly before the news. It should be falling quietly towards 1.3730 this morning because the channel is broken. Remember, fundamental can change the direction of price movement. Fundamental can pull this price down heavily, and it can also move it up heavily. So trust me, don't joke with fundamentals. Prepare for it, get involved, and make the money. All right. guys, that's that. On GBP USD, my bias is bearish, moving quietly towards 1.3730 before the news at 4 p.m. Okay, Australian dollar daily outlook, very bearish, very bearish. That's my bias for AUD USD, very bearish this morning. And at this point, you will see that nice channel has been broken yesterday by price. We drew that yesterday. We were here when we drew that. And now price has broken that channel and price is moving quietly. It's at support now. You can see price is at support at 0.7375. Okay, so a nice close, 4 hours close below that support will lead us straight to 0.7320. So get ready for that and make that profit today. Okay, it's a nice one, very good looking one. Get ready for that. Also prepare for a pullback. Okay, if this guy closes above 1.7375, price may pull back nicely. Price may pull back nicely towards the trend line again. Price may pull back nicely towards the trend line again. So prepare for this. Price may pull back nicely toward the trend line again before the massive downward movement, So prepare for this. We might likely see something like this this morning. Okay, but if this does not happen, if price closes below 0.7375, then you can see a very quiet drop towards 0.7320. So that's a very good one. Then also you can see this has confirmed reversal. Remember yesterday we mentioned reversal, and once we've seen a trend and you are seeing a reversal, this is a trend. This upward move is a trend, and now we have a reversal. But how far this reversal is going to go will be determined by our Fibonacci retracement tool. So we're plotting our Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, you can see price has closed below 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level. So this is going to lead us to 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. So if you are Fib trader, you can see the opportunities that are here. Then a break of 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level will lead us to 50.0 Fibonacci retracement level. And from experts, it is observed that if there's going to be continuation, it's going to start from 50.0 or it's going to start from 61.8. If this guy move quietly, get to 50, there might be a continuation from there, or he move quietly, get to 61.8, there might be a continuation from there. Or on the flip side, 100% retracement level can also be done. So guys, watch out. I said it because of those people that will be trading long-term trading. So if you're a long-term trader, you expect any of this from this guy, because once there is a move, once there is a trend, expect a retracement, okay? And this retracement gets to 50.0 or 61.8, then expect a continuation. But if it fails, if it breaks below 61.8, then it might likely go 100% retracement, forming a double bottom, forming a big double bottom. So watch out, any of this might happen to AUD USD, but it's a very good opportunity, clear opportunities AUD USD is giving to us this morning, clear opportunity AUD USD is giving to us this morning, okay? If you are not yet attending CJC Market classes, please do it for your own good. If you are not yet attending CJC Market classes, do it for your own good, because this is where you are going to learn Forex in real time. We have experts who are taking these classes in Port Harcourt office, in Lagos office, in Abuja office. We have experts, people with several years of experience in trading, who have traded and made so much profit and are still making profit from the market. So this is why you must attend our class. There's no shortcut in FX. There's no shortcut. The only shortcut is knowledge, learning to know. So you can attend our classes offline and online. If you're very busy, offline will be very good for you. Just attend our offline class, 1 hour, 2 hours, you're done. But if you have the time to come to the class, then come to any of our offices. Okay, in Lagos, come to 6th floor, 103 Allen Avenue, Mushoshela House, Allen Avenue, opposite Odalade Market, Allen Avenue, Ikeja. Okay, we are very close to Allen Roundabout there. Okay, if you are in Abuja, then go to number 50, Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent, Wuse to Abuja, the building between H-Medics and UBA. First floor, we're on first floor of that building. Then if you're in Port Harcourt, go to 193 Aba Road, Rumola Junction, beside Emirate Hotel. That is where we are in Port Harcourt. Please, you need to go and learn if you need this knowledge, because this is what you really need to excel in this market. And we are giving it to you free of charge. We're not charging you for this knowledge. We're not charging you, okay, for what you're learning from CJC Markets. Then we have signals also for people that want to trade, but they don't have the ability to analyze the market yet. We just send the signal to you and you just execute. Okay, this will be good for you if you are in that category. All right, so to join our signals, minimum funding of $500. Once you fund $500, then you'll be able to join our signals and you'll be able to make money from trading signals, okay? And this will help you. This will help you a lot. Then copy trade, we also have copy trade for you. If you want to copy the trade of experts while you're still learning, okay, it's also good. So you can check their performance, you can check how much they have, you can check how well they are doing, you can set your risk management, your money management, and everything can be set. And from there, you can be making some profit while you're still learning. Then when you become an expert, you can become a provider, giving people signals and doing stuff. All right. So all this we give to you at CJC Market. We give you 24 hours, 24/7 dedicated account officer. We give you MAM for those that are managing funds, who are fund manager. We'll give you MAM, we'll give you PAM for the fund managers. We have different type of accounts, VIP accounts, standard accounts, Islamic accounts. We have raw spread accounts. We have Cent accounts. All these are just for you as our clients to benefit from. And trust me, we are striving every day to become the best, even the very best, to give you the best services that will help you to excel in the brokerage firm and in the forex trading business. And trust me, everything we give to you is FOC, free of charge. Okay, guys, let's move on. That is AUD USD. Now let's switch over to NZD UXD. NZD USD daily time frame bias is bearish, and a very good opportunity NZD USD is giving to us this morning, because it's hitting on the support at 0.7085. It's hitting on that support, because it's looking at it. Can I break you? Could I bounce off from you? So let's switch over to 4-hour time frame and check that out. Okay, you can see the way it's hitting on the support. That's the support for it this morning, 0.70. It's for the resistance at 0.7170, 0.7170. So two things: if it breaks this support, bam. If this candle closes below the support, that is what we mean by break for the new ones here. If a candle, either this or future candle or the next one, closes below 0.7085, that is a break. So every break will lead us to the next support. So if you break this, then we might likely move quietly to the next support at 0.7030, okay? And that will be my target, because my bias is bearish. But on the flip side, if you hit on this and bounces off and I see a bullish engulfing candle somehow, then I'm going to buy this guy nicely towards this trend line, because it might be a retest of the trend line before the downward move, okay? It might be a retest of the trend line before the downward move. So that is why we get prepared, okay? Forex trader are like Boy Scouts, always be ready. Always be ready. So any direction we go, we hammer you, okay? We are not interested in your direction. We are interested in the money. So if you go up, I make money from it. You go down, I make money from it. So any direction, just get ready to make money. So if it breaks this guy down, then it's going to move quietly towards 0.7030. But if you hit this guy and reverses, then it's going to move up quietly towards this trend line, and that's resistance at 0.7170. So watch out for this guy today. My bias is bearish, resistance at 0.7170, support at 0.7085. And the next target, my target for, if that support of 0.7085 is broken, my target will be 0.7030. Bias is bearish, NZD USD. So let's flip over to UXD CAD. USD CAD is not doing bad at all. It's not doing bad at all. After the setup we had and the channel, it broke out of the channel, but now it's finding its way back into the channel, which makes this a false breakout. So it's finding its way into the channel now and trying to like move very close towards testing the channel, then pumping up towards the resistance. Okay, for USD CAD, our resistance is at 1.26, 1.2700. 1.2700 is the resistance, while the support is at 1.2575. 1.2575. Bias for USD CAD is bullish. Bias is bullish. So if you have taken this opportunity, then you can see what price. This is a falling wedge and price has broken out. It's a reversal pattern, chart pattern, and price has broken out of the falling wedge, and that's what's leading us this direction. And remember, according to the rule of chart pattern, this guy must move 140 pips upward. So I think it hasn't moved 140 pips from the breakout level. Let's see. It hasn't moved 40 pips. So the tendency to go up more is very high. The tendency to go up more, very high. So that means we're going to hit this resistance at 1.2700. Then a close above this resistance, should lead us to the next resistance at 1.2800. 1.2800. Bias is bullish. So this can be, those of you that are risk taker, you can place a trade here. I would have loved to enter from this point so that my stop loss can be somewhere here or somewhere here. But if you're a risk taker, if you enter here, then let your stop loss be somewhere here or somewhere here. Okay, close part of the trade at 1.2700, then allow a close above 1.2700, then another move towards 1.2800 will be a perfect one for you. Bias is bullish. USD CAD bias is bullish. All right, guys, let's move. Let's leave USD CAD and go to gold and see what gold is doing. Yesterday, I made mention of something after giving you the resistance and support level for gold. I told you I'm expecting a breakdown, a break towards the downward side for gold, which happened yesterday. I'm not a prophet, but I'm a technical analyst, okay? And which happened for gold yesterday, and it was massive. If you've taken the advantage, you would have made some money for yourself, very good amount of money for yourself, okay? Yesterday when we were doing the analysis, gold was somewhere around here. So I said it, I'm looking for a pull down towards this guy. Then if he breaks this guy, then that will lead us down. But I love what gold has just done, because the opportunity is very glaring. That's also created a very good opportunity for us. So the resistance is at 1800. That's the resistance for gold this morning, 1800. And the support at 1775. That's the support for gold, 1775. 1800 and 1775. That's the resistance and the support. Resistance 1800, support 1775. So gold should move quietly towards 1775. That's it. Bias is bearish to move quietly towards 1775. Okay, your stop loss can be somewhere around this point. Please use tight stop loss for good. So your stop loss can be somewhere around this point, and expect price to move down quietly towards 1775. Then if you apply the rule of chart pattern, this is rising wedge, and we're expecting a reversal. Okay, if we apply the rule of chart pattern, 335 pips. That's 335 pips. So from the breakout, let's see how much gold has moved. Okay, so likely we're still going to see more 100 pips downward. Okay, more for gold. Likely we're going to see more 100 pips. Okay, downward for gold. So if I were you, I'm going to close down my trade at this point. Okay, then if you want to risk it, we can get to the support at 1775. All right, bias for gold is bearish. Okay, bias for gold is bearish. All right. I don't know. My eyes is trying to see something. Let me see if that makes sense. If that makes sense. I don't want to scatter this. Let me just take another trend line and then draw what I'm trying to see. If that makes sense. Okay. If that makes sense, it makes a whole lot of sense. Please it makes a whole lot of sense. So you see what gold is doing at that point. Can you see struggling with that trend line? So if you're a gold trader, watch out. Watch out for that trend line. Watch out for that trend line. It's a very powerful trend line. It's a very powerful trend line because price has reacted to it here, price reacted to it here, price reacted to it here. So this is a very powerful trend line. So if price find it very difficult to break below this guy, I won't do anything. Because if price could not break below this guy, I won't do anything. Because this place price is now is struggling between this trend line and this resistance at 1800. So I won't do anything. I'm going to wait. So if price somehow closes above 1800, then that will be time to buy it towards this guy. But if price breaks below this trend line, if it closes below this trend line, that means it has defiled this region, then this is going to lead us to 1775. So watch out, guys. It's a very important one for us to see concerning gold this morning. But trust me, gold is ready to deliver the dollars. It's ready to deliver the dollars. Yes, it's ready to deliver the dollars. So watch out for this guy. And I believe those of you that took opportunity when gold closes below this guy yesterday, by now you should be smiling. By now you should be smiling. Okay, by now you should be smiling. So nice market move yesterday, today, nice market move. I'm expecting more move also today. Volatility returning seriously to market, and a lot of money to be made between September and December. And we're going to have a sweet December this period. Okay, that is my analysis this morning, guys. If you have any question, drop your question and I will answer all your questions.